Saturday, February 4th, right after the grand opening of Carnival. A night of Bacchanal Carnival Lego Jacket. Who will be the first ever stand-up Jesters Monarch for a grand prize of $500? Walk Suck Unwanted DBS Mighty Jack Lady V. Stand-up Mids Carnival, also stand-up Calypso and the bad boys from Lapwet first serenade. Stand-up Mids Carnival, Lapoca with Sensei, Bwabwa, TG Girls, Carib Girls, Mapao Girls. Bacchanal Classics by General Natty Spencer, Dino and more. Hold my thing and do something. Saturday, February 4th, after Carnival opening. Stand-up Mids Carnival on the strip, Lale Coco from 9 p.m. Partners include Digicel Headline Sponsor, Caribbean Big and Soccer Rum, Domlek, Dominican National Lotteries, Media 7-Eleven Plus and Millions Bar and Green, Mapao, Petro Caribbean Court, Vibes Radio, Fine Foods, ACSQ 95 FM, The Signman, Simon's Visual Arts, Carry FM, DBS Radio, Mapping 2K4, T-Bex Scholar Lab, TNO, Stand-up Mids Carnival, Saturday, February 4th, San Kaima. Popular demand, Stand-up 10 presents Volume 4, Stand-up Mids Carnival on Saturday, February 4th, 9 p.m. at the strip Lale Coco. Saturday, February 4th, right after the grand opening of Carnival. A night of Bacchanal Carnival Lego Jacket. Who will be the first ever stand-up Jesters Monarch for a grand prize of $500? Walk Suck Unwanted DBS Mighty Jack Lady V. Stand-up Mids Carnival, also stand-up Calypso and the bad boys from Lapwet first serenade. Stand-up Mids Carnival, Lapoca with Sensei, Bwabwa, TG Girls, Carib Girls, Mapao Girls. Bacchanal Classics by General Natty Spencer, Dino and more. Hold my thing and do something. Saturday, February 4th, after Carnival opening. Stand-up Mids Carnival on the strip, Lale Coco from 9 p.m. Partners include Digicel Headline Sponsor, Caribbean Big and Soccer Rum, Domlek, Dominican National Lotteries, Media 7-Eleven Plus and Millions Bar and Green, Mapao, Petro Caribbean Court, Vibes Radio, Fine Foods, ACSQ 95 FM, The Signman, Simon's Visual Arts, Carry FM, DBS Radio, Mapping 2K4, T-Bex Scholar Lab, TNO, Stand-up Mids Carnival, Saturday, February 4th, San Kaima.
All right, we're talking Calypso. Waddix is in the house. We have a guest in the house we'll introduce to you in the next few minutes from the Stardom tent, of course. Good morning, Waddix.
Hey, good morning to you, Matt Peltier. Good morning to the listeners of the Hot Sit. Truly the most talked about talk show in the Western Hemisphere. And we just want to remind Calypso lovers, Calypso patrons, Stadomites that tonight won't be the normal Wednesday edition. As a matter of fact, we have switched it to this coming Saturday. And this coming Saturday, we have a special event called Stardom Mids Carnival. That's where we really break loose, let loose. Yes, we party Bacchanal Fete. And that's at the strip in Lale Coco. So once again, we won't be in with our normal edition this coming Wednesday. We have moved it to this coming Saturday right after the opening. So from 9 o'clock, we have a packed program, 5-6 hours of non-stop party, Calypso, Bacchanal, getting you ready to include the Jesters Monarch, the first ever Jesters Monarch, sponsored by Rumba Vodka with a grand prize of $500. The winners take all, including Mighty DBS will be going against Waksock, will be going against Mighty Jack, also Unwanted, and the Lady V. So someone will be crowned the first Jesters Monarch. That's the Rumba Vodka Monarch. And the competitors are Lady V, Unwanted, Mighty Jack, Waksock, and the DBS. We also have the first Serenade Band with some old school medleys and to get you ready for this Carnival 2017 from your neck of the woods, Matt Peltier. The Bad Boys from Lapwet first Serenade, Lloydie, Alicia at the 4, and they will also be part of this major Stardom Mids Carnival Volume 4. Also, Saki Slabukabwit, Sensei, DJ Girls, Carib Girls, Mapao Girls, Stadomites, including our semi-finalists, and a special Bacchanal Classic session from General Natty. You can remember any song from General Natty, Matt? Or do you know General Natty?
I met him last, was it on Saturday? I think
On Saturday.
Yeah.
Lapide, my good partner, Lapide. You know any songs from General Natty?
I can't say that.
Bring Back Follow. You cannot remember Bring Back Follow?
Oh, this one there. Okay.
Bring Back Follow. Okay, if you don't know anything about it, I'll get it for you by Friday. He also had another one, I'll Ask Her. I'll ask her.
He still sings Calypso?
I think he took part in the eliminations, I think, last year before, alongside the President Lady. But if you're talking about the James Brown on stage, in terms of stage antics, moving from one side to the other, and bend back, break dancing, that sort of thing, in Calypso mood, he is the perfect artist for that. We're bringing him back with a few of the nostalgic hits. Also, Spencer. I'm going to test you again, Matt. Any songs from Spencer?
Tennis shoe.
No, that's Tokyo, man, Matt Peltier, man.
No.
You're losing some points. Mona, how you look at band coming down and so on. You know that one, Mona, how you look at band coming down?
My mind seemed not to be working this morning.
You didn't take your normal walk this morning, Matt?
No, too much rain.
Okay, too much. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why. Then we also have the Dino, and we also have lots of other Calypsonians. This Crunter told me that he's going to be epic again this weekend. Hunter in Carnival and Bacchanal mode. And we are just kind of upgrading the tempo, the mood, the ambience at the strip in Lale Coco. And not forgetting the MCs, Powell, Lady Star, and backed up by 48 Karat Gold Swinging Star. So this Saturday, once again, this Saturday, looking for the Stardom 10 Carnival meets Stardom meets Carnival. And then some other information, Matt, hold on. Let me just give you the information, then we go to web. And we also head across to Memory Lane Courtyard this Sunday. So right after this jam down session, may go to about 4 or 5 o'clock, you never know. We're heading across to the Memory Lane Courtyard this Sunday from 6 p.m. Stardom Calypsonians headed to the north, so you could look out from Maho, go way across to, any areas in the east apart from Lapland and Daly, Matt?
Yeah, you know Boetica. You know...
do you know a place called Tranto?
Tranto.
That's where. Which part close to Portsmouth Tranto is, or deeper?
No, I don't know this area.
You don't know these areas?
No.
Tranto, Mopo, Deepa. You don't know these places?
You're a guy that travel a lot with the what do you call it, band of
That's around Castle Bruce heading across to Goodup, Sansover area, man. At least get your geography.
I know Sansover. I know Goodup.
Do you know Asolda? Boy, Matt, I suspect you stayed Lapet too long. Anyway, we're invited from Castle Bruce, Lapland, go way across to the north and also the west coast to come down to the Memory Lane this coming Sunday. So I'll allow you to a guy who have really been in the forefront, continues to be knocking at the door consistently for the last 10 years or so. For some reason, he haven't actually reached to the final or to the #1 spot. But this year, he says,
he's always
in the top four. The top four. And I suspect this year he's going to cause some trouble. I'll allow him to introduce himself from Calibishi. But do you know where's Calibishi, man?
Yes, I know that very well.
Between where and where?
But before we do, bring the web, I'm going to give you a taste of what is to come on Saturday. Saturday at the Stardom 10. You wanted to say something?
Lego jacket, Bacchanal, Matt. Do you know where Calibishi is located? Between where and which two villages?
He's coming back.
Yes, just I'm testing your geography.
Woodford,
to the and to the other side.
Calibishi,
and
then you have I'm trying to remember the name.
Web. Okay, let's introduce Web. Good morning, Web. It's all yours.
He's having fun this morning, huh?
Oh, great fun. That's good, man.
How you doing, Webb?
I'm fantastic, man.
How was the 2017 Calypso season for you?
Oh, it's a blessing this year.
A blessing.
A blessing this year. Yes, that's
all he's going to say. It's a blessing.
That explains it.
You have any idea how much you came out with at the quarterfinals? Any idea?
I think it's number 3.
Oh, number 3 with a song entitled "Nice Boy."
You're joking. Number 3, all the way up there.
Yeah.
Like we said a while ago, Webb is always in the top 4 somewhere along the line. Guaranteed. Do you have that on your computer? Let's just take Webb a cappella, man. If we don't have that, we'll have that somewhere.
No. You will get it in a minute. But
So let's
take Webb a
A cappella, man. At least.
Wow.
Let's go, man, Webb.
Webb. But we're also being told, and I have to say this at this time, Alex, that Webb, and we have to give him the strength that
Yes.
he suffered some family issues.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that, my brother.
Yeah, and we just want you to remain strong.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry about that, my brother. Take it easy.
Thank you.
The Father is in charge always.
Oh yes.
He ain't gonna give us more than we can bear.
Yeah.
So it's more strength and courage, and be as strong as you can possibly be.
Oh, thank you very much.
You have the strength to do the acapella for us?
I have it, of course.
Of course. So, man, let's take in the acapella. A lot of people sometimes don't understand Webb songs. So that's why we brought him here.
Yes, and every time he sings it,
Yes.
a cappella, you get a better understanding of what's going on.
Yes, but something about that song, I did the brass arrangement, you will quiz him more about that. But let's take in some Webb live. I feeling like I am on the other side of the of the mic this morning. Live in the studios of the big station alongside Matt Lowry King Live. Let's now welcome Webb live.
Them police is dog, they can see God face. Look at how they come and ransack me place. This woman was cussing, shouting angrily. Her son had just been taken in custody. But the neighbor said that she had no shame. Parents like her who are to take real blame. They have to hold their head and ball every day. Oh yeah, wouldn't face the facts the children had gone astray. Oh yeah, they had gone astray. 'Cause when he was in and out of the court, a nice boy with marijuana and guns, he was caught. He was a nice boy when she was always looking for Bella. A nice boy, spending money he never repay her. Boy, he took for granted she was deported. He used to boast that she had it back. Where he never wise up, never grew up. He covered for him and that is a fact. Where? Now she blaming from captain to cook. He was a nice boy, trying to get her conscience out of the hook. A nice boy. Huh.
Oh boy.
You still haven't got this somebody?
I think I have it. But I want to talk to him a little bit about that here. So, who wrote this one for you?
It was written by Carlton Collins. They call him Man-Child from Trinidad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, great lyrics, great melody. It was just well written. Storyline was just perfect. And I just went with the flow. And myself and Val Coffey, we've been working with Man-Child for the past 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a great collaboration. I mean, it's just a well written song, fitting with the topic of the day. So I mean, I can't say anything more about the song, but it's just well written, and it's just with 2 days discussion, 2 days happenings. It's fitting Dominica around the world everywhere. So I just love the song.
Let's listen.
Them police is dog, they can see God face. Look at how they come and ransack me place. This woman was cussing, shouting angrily. Her son had just been taken in custody. But the neighbor said that she had no shame. Parents like her who are to take real blame. They have to hold their head and bowl every day. Oh yeah, wouldn't face the facts that children had gone astray. Oh yeah, they had gone astray. Cause when he was in and out of the court,
he was a nice boy.
With marijuana and guns he was caught.
He was a nice boy.
When she was always looking for bailer,
he was a nice boy.
Spending money he never repay her.
He was a nice boy.
He took for granted she was deported. He used to boast that she had it back. Hey, he never wise up, never grew up. She covered for him and that is a fact. Hey, now she blaming from captain to cook.
He was a nice boy.
Trying to get her conscience out of the book.
He was a nice boy.
People, if you listening to my story,
He was a nice boy.
I hope it's not you in this tragedy.
He was a nice boy.
Hey, oh yeah. Hey. Wait. Them drug squad is beast. She kept on talking. It's only black people them terrorizing. They gave them uniform and a big gun. They think they have the right to diss anyone. But I never said when the boy was 10. They catch him in school with a knife instead of a pen. And when they sent for she got on real wild. Threatening to beat up the teacher who touched the child. Oh yeah, she got on real wild. When he stab a man, she take a lawyer.
He was a nice boy.
She said that the neighbors working over.
He was a nice boy.
They jealous because she went to New York.
He was a nice boy.
She don't mind she child or not, then could talk.
He was a nice boy.
When he get rubbed down, she say he's fight down. Them police and them are nothing to do. Hey, they only speeding and harassing. Why is it if we have a little joint up too? Hey, she didn't know that the noose was slowly closing.
He was a nice boy.
She didn't know it was a monster she was raising.
He was a nice boy.
People, if you listening to my story,
He was a nice boy.
I hope it's not you in this tragedy.
He was a nice boy.
Big song in 2017 to be presented Saturday at the Stardom Tent. All right, we're going to come back, Dominica, continue to talk to the web and WebEx, and we'll wrap it up right here this morning.
Popular demand, Stardom presents Volume 4. Stardom meets Carnival on Saturday, February 4th, 9 p.m. at the Strip Lale Coco. Saturday, February 4th, right after the grand opening of Carnival, a night of Bacchanal Carnival Lego Jacket. Who will be the first ever Stardom Justice Monarch for a grand prize of $500? Walks up unwanted DBS Mighty Jack, Lady V. Stardom meets Carnival, also Stardom Calypso and the Bad Boys from Lapwet first serenade. Legend! Stardom meets Carnival, Lapoca with Sensei, Boba, TG Girls, Carib Girls, Mapao Girls. Bacchanal Classics by General Natty Spencer, Dine One More.
Hold my thing and do something.
Saturday, February 4th, after Carnival opening. Stardom meets Carnival at the Strip Lale Coco from 9 p.m. Partners include Digicel Headline Sponsor Caribbean Big and Soccer Rum Domlek, Dominica National Lotteries Media 711 Plus and Millions Bar and Green, Malpow Petro Caribbean Court, Vibes Radio, Fine Foods, ACSQ 95 FM, The Signman, Simon's Visual Arts, Carry FM, DBS Radio, Mapping 2K4, Feedback Scholar Lab, DNO, Stardom Men's Carnival, Saturday, February 4th, San Kaima.
But what was the lineup that you have on Saturday, Wadex?
Like I told you, Matt, we have our Stardom semi-finalists, and they'll be on show. And we are very privileged to have two made it straight through from eliminations to the semi-finals. And that's Stefan, right from eliminations into the semis. And we're very happy that we have him, and also Hila from eliminations into the semis. We also have the Bacchanal section where the guys like Hunter and Scrunt are going to let go full time. We have some of the finest road match contenders. We have the Jesters Monarch, Matt, and I'm really looking forward to the Jesters Monarch, where Lady V will be up against. I understood there was a major debate between Woxock and DBS as to why it was DBS who sang against Lady V. Because Woxock felt that he was
a better one.
Yes, a better artist and a bigger road match contender. For them both got the road match titles. So I guess on Saturday we will decide which one of them will actually go after a very popular lady, if we must add. Why you grudging me for, Matt? Really rocking Dominica and hitting Dominica like a tsunami. The Unwanted making a comeback, and Mighty Jack the Pumping Man will be on. Your boys from your neck of the woods, the bad boys from La Puette with Lloydie, Alicia, Calty and the rest will be on the bandstand, and they will be specially equipped with their old school medley inculcated into your repertoire. It's very important of that, because there are three medleys, and in particular the last one with some hurricane stuff, really wicked. I think it came out last year. Lapo Cap with Sakis from South City. We have Sensei. The DJ girls will be differently attired to suit the occasion, because we have to really tailor fit the outfit, especially for the occasion, Matt. Likewise, the Carib girls and the Mapau girls. I know I'm not sure if you're familiar with the Mapau girls, Matt.
No, but I don't know why we haven't heard about the Wadex girls yet.
Well, that is after myself and you and Kalai discuss what outfit.
Oh, yeah.
Also, we have General Natty. I'm really excited for this brother, because he's so excited, and so he's filled with jubilation at the thought of coming back on the big stage. That's General Natty. Bring Back Follow, a very interesting song from yesteryear. I'll Ask Her and more. Dino with some of his hits. Spencer, Mona Hoy, and some of the other guys, and backed up by Swinging Stars. Daddy Chess said he's going to bring back possibly one of these old antics. You may never know which one. You maybe follow, that popular one from that, like a national anthem for our diasporans all over. Forward we go, man. And backed up by Swinging Stars, I must say, in brilliant form. Alex, a blessing since he came back to be at the helm of the tent. We must say he's not only the MC, but he's also part of the production team, tightening up everything. So once again, we're heading across to the strip, Lale Coco, in your neck of the woods, Matt. And then on Sunday, we head across to the north, to Memory Lane Courtyard. Stardom hits the road on tour to Posse on Sunday. Things are looking good. The Giants of Calypso will be heading down to the north. First of all, we're heading to the south. In terms of Lale Coco, 6 Monarchs, the finest in terms of ladies, the most balanced attack in terms of Calypsonians on both sides of the fence. What else can you ask for when 9 o'clock strikes on Saturday, when the arena, the atmosphere, the ambience of the strip transform into a carnival village this coming Saturday?
I'm going to give you a piece then, test you this time. Tell me what year was this one?
I won't get a year, man, but I know it's General Natty. You say, man is trying to put me back against the wall. I may not remember. Have you ever seen Natty before, Matt?
Of course. I just saw him. He's right here on TV.
I'm talking about live.
Yeah, many times.
Live.
You know, the only person I know that's close to Nat in terms of his dance is Gerard George.
But can Kalai dance?
No.
Can totally.
No.
I know you can because I used to see you at the galvanized disco La Puette. That is over 20 years ago. But can I dance at all?
I came out a little too late.
Oh, okay. Where was he?
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know.
So Kalai never play marble hole and hoop seaway and
doesn't dance he doesn't dance to the bass of the tune.
Oh, so it's like
it's out of key like a white man.
Okay. So that's the problem. That's the problem. So his dancing antics went into his vocal cords.
Yes.
That's why he's much more of a speaker.
Yeah, he's much more vocal, and he's
much more vocal. But if you test him, he will tell you
vocal, not singing vocal.
Talking. Okay.
Talking vocal.
Talking and paparazzi in vain.
Oh boy, that part I'll let him answer.
But you certainly can dance.
He can dance. I can verify.
But then the white people can dance to disco.
What kind of disco?
Donna Summer and I Will Survive. He still can dance that?
Still out of beat.
Still out of beat. Webb is with us still, Matt Peltier?
Yeah, well, give us your closing comments before you go today.
Well, I mean, I just want to big up all my fans, my supporters.
Yes.
Cornell is just a boss on this studio recording. Val Coffee, you have my back. I mean, I love you, man. My background vocals, Mary, Shanice, Pearl, and my wife, Frida. I love you very much. I know you're listening. I know we have God on our side, and it's just a wonderful time for us to stick together and love each other. All my fans, thank you very much. All the people supporting me through this ordeal that I'm going through, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
All right. Alex?
Yes, Webb, I want to assure you that, the Stardom family, Calypso family, and those who know and may know soon is with you, Webb. You contributed to Dominica's arts and culture, not only, but also the economy. Was a custom officer for several years, and you are at the helm in terms of vocal variations in Dominica. We want to really continue to pray that the Father will guide and protect you through these difficult times. But Matt, just before we leave, there are a few people making the 10 possible headline sponsors: Digicel, Caribbean, Big Edge, Soca Rum, Domlec, Dominican National Lotteries, Media 711 Plus, and Milan's Bar and Grill, Mapao, Petro Caribbean, Cots. And by the way, Cots is giving us for the Monarch of the Tent a bedroom set valued at just under $7,000. We want to thank them for that.
Wow.
Yes, just so already the Stardom, maybe you're hearing the prize. Stardom Monarch of the Tent will, among other prizes, walk away with a bedroom set valued at just under $7,000. Fine Foods Inc. Also ACS and New India Assurance. Partners, the big station QFM. Thank you very much, Mr. G. Wonderful collaboration, wonderful relationship. And you, Matt Peltier, you are sponsored by yourself, you know. You must. What's your corporation name, Matt? Matt Peltier Inc. While you think, I'll continue. The Sign Man, Zymis, Visual Arts, Cairo FM, DBS Radio, Mapping 2K4, Deepex Color Lab. Thank you very much, Emil. Small Axe Mobile on the run, and Starring and Sons. They are actually giving the prize money for the Jesters, Monarch, and Dominican News Online. Thank you very much, Team Juras. Once again, QFM, the champion station, or rather the big station. We want to continue to allow democracy to reign, and no matter what you go through in life, you have to always remember the nucleus, the spinal cord is the divine interventor, and he will never fail. God bless you, Matt Peltier, and God bless you, your listeners. See you sometime over the weekend.
God bless you. See you on Saturday. Thank you. Thank you. Webb, stay strong, my brother. Stay strong.
popular demand, Stadium 10 presents Volume at the Strip Lale Coco. Saturday, February 4th, right after the grand opening of Carnival, a night of Bacchanal Carnival Lego Jacket. Who will be the first ever stand-up Justice Monarch for a grand prize of $500? Walk Sock Unwanted DBS Mighty Jack Lady V. Stand-up Mids Carnival, also stand-up Calypso and the bad boys from La Puerta first serenade. Stand-up Mids Carnival, La Puerta with Sensei, Boba, DJ Girls, Carib Girls, Mapao Girls. Bacchanal Classics by General Natty Spencer, Dine One More.
Hold my thing and do something.
Saturday, February 4th, after Carnival opening. Stand-up Mids Carnival on the Strip Lale Coco from 9 p.m. Partners include Digicel Headline Sponsor, Caribbean Big and Soccer Rum, Domlek, Dominican National Lotteries, Media 7-Eleven Plus and Millions Bar and Green, Mapao, Petro Caribbean Court, Vibes Radio, Fine Foods, ACSQ 95 FM, The Signman, Simon's Visual Arts, Carry FM, DBS Radio, Mapping 2K4, T-Bex Scholar Lab, TNO, Stand-up Mids Carnival, Saturday, February 4th, San Kaima.
Bonjour. Experience Digicel's extraordinary French West Indies and international bundle. Simply dial *134*60# to activate the plan. Catch up with your regional and international friends and family by paying only $20 for 100 minutes to call USA, Canada, UK fixed line, and the French West Indies to include Martinique, Guadeloupe, and Guyana.
Bonjour.
Digicel, providing you with the best prepaid value. Experience the best value only with Digicel. Digicel terms and conditions apply.
By popular demand, Stand-up 10 presents Volume 4, Stand-up Mids Carnival on Saturday, February 4th, 9 p.m. at the Strip Lale Coco. Saturday, February 4th, right after the grand opening of Carnival, a night of Bacchanal Carnival Lego Jacket. Who will be the first ever stand-up Justice Monarch for a grand prize of $500? Walk Sock Unwanted DBS Mighty Jack Lady V. Stand-up Mids Carnival, also stand-up Calypso and the bad boys from La Puerta first serenade. Stand-up Mids Carnival, La Puerta with Sensei, Boba, DJ Girls, Carib Girls, Mapao Girls. Bacchanal Classics by General Natty Spencer, Dine One More.
Hold my thing and do something.
Saturday, February 4th, after Carnival opening. Stand-up Mids Carnival on the Strip Lale Coco from 9 p.m. Partners include Digicel Headline Sponsor, Caribbean Big and Soccer Rum, Domlek, Dominican National Lotteries, Media 7-Eleven Plus and Millions Bar and Green, Mapao, Petro Caribbean Court, Vibes Radio, Fine Foods, ACSQ 95 FM, The Signman, Simon's Visual Arts, Carry FM, DBS Radio, Mapping 2K4, T-Bex Scholar Lab, TNO, Stand-up Mids Carnival, Saturday, February 4th, San Kaima.
We're back and we're talking for a bit there before our next stop. On the line with me, Kalai John Baptist. Good morning to you. How you doing?
Hi, Matt. Morning to you. Morning to your many listeners. What's up, my brother?
Well, you know how it go. Going with the flow. Kalai John Baptist, I know you've been following this whole passport scandal very, very closely. What are the vibes, you know, that you're getting on the ground?
Well, even before I go there, Matt, I mean, I've been following many things closely. I was also listening to the groundbreaking ceremony yesterday, the Silver Lake issue. We heard the Minister for Youth and Sports now calling people, saying, no, if you are not involved, if you are accusing this whole program, she's labeling you almost as a terrorist, an act of terrorism. I heard the Parliament Representative Francis was very, very good, praising the government for, you know, taking this initiative, and I want to say well done to Mr. Francis, and you know, basically, you know, giving the people the whole vibes, and you know, hoping that you know, the people can get back on their feet as quickly as possible. And it's very nice, I must say, to hear the Parliament been invited and been part of that very groundbreaking ceremony. At least they recognize that whether you are of the government, once you are in the person's constituency, you ought to be invited. And I was extremely pleased. I want to give them a tick for that, for inviting the PAL rep, who was extremely good, made his point loud and clear, and that is what the people want to hear. But also on the other note, Matt, we've been hearing lots of talk about lawsuits here by our good friend Anthony Astafan. He must be listening now. He has now gone on almost a political savage attack on you and also me. He's been sending me messages, and I got, this morning he sent some, starting to try to go under the belt. And I did tell him if he wants to go under the belt, I too can go under the belt with him. So he must just be careful and behave himself. Stop trying to get.
So he's getting personal.
He has gotten personal, Matt. He has gotten personal. He sent me a few messages, very personal, and about you and me. So I did send him one or two right back and said to me, if he wants to get personal, I too can get personal, because we have been very good friends, and I've never gotten personal with him. So if he wants to get personal, then of course they say tout secret que déclaré. So there's no smoke without fire. So I'm just.
Well, why is he taking this so personally, though?
Well, I don't know. I really don't know, and I want to tell him that.
I mean, if people have questions about the passports and the citizenship program, they have questions. You can't get away from that.
Well, and he feels that you and me, we are out there. He wants to muzzle people. He sends me messages and that sort of thing. And I mean, is this gentleman who is supposed to be the godfather of your child, Matt? I mean, let me tell you something. What were you thinking of? And I don't want to sound angry, but I'm so disappointed, Matt. Because, I mean, when I woke up this morning, I didn't even think I would have gotten those messages left, right, and center. So something is pricking Anthony Astafan. Something is pricking him. And I'm saying to him, brother man, let not your heart be troubled. You want to sue. But stop trying to get personal with
you will not be intimidated, Carlisle. I will not be intimidated.
Not me. But he ought to know better than that. And on one of his messages that I sent you, he said, Carlisle, you know me better than that. You know me for a long time. We've been good. So why, I know you. So then why you want to get personal? Things we've done together as friends. You sending that and sending voice messages. If you help me, you saying, oh, don't forget that you helped me. As if I never helped him at all. He must remember. He must remember those days. And
as I've said to you before, Carlisle, I mean, Tony Astafan may be protecting his purse, and you can well understand, the desperate efforts at this time in trying to protect the program. And I heard Justina Childs said something this morning, and she did say that they're attacking the passport program. I don't think anybody's attacking the passport program per se, but they have questions about the transparency of the program, and of course the sale that we're hearing as it relates to the diplomatic passports. If you're asking questions, Dominicans are asking questions, all you have to do if you're above board is just simply answer the question. That's basically what it is.
That is all those people have to do. Let us go back a bit, right, Matt? The gentleman was in Dominica for 8 months. Facts. Okay? Who was driving him? Who was taking care of him? Who was doing all those stuff? And a few times he went to the bank. He had issues in his banking transactions because the bank was questioning the legality of his funds. Behind me, those things are for a fact.
So have you asked him the question about Mr. Monfaret being in Dominica? Has he answered you?
He has not answered that at all. He has not answered that at all. He's refusing to answer that. Okay? How did that gentleman leave Dominica? Who facilitated he leaving Dominica? When he was picked up in the Dominican Republic, what passport did he flash? He had 2 of them. And by the way, the talk about the diplomatic passport was cancelled. It's a big fat lie. It was not. And that is what he flashed. And when he flashed it, they said, partner, let me tell you something. We don't even know about that. And that is why the international press took it up and said he had diplomatic passport. Because if the passport was cancelled, Matt, how would the press say that he had a diplomatic passport when he was arrested? Basic knowledge. You understand? So they need to answer those questions. And I mean, yes, you're doing something good and whatever, but the issues are the sale of the diplomatic passport. And the gentleman yesterday said that a red flag ought to have been raised when the issue came up to give that gentleman the diplomatic passport. Simple. A red flag had to be raised.
And he knew, and he did say he knew about this gentleman years before this passport was issued to him. So,
Exactly.
you know, why did he get the green light for a passport to be issued? Something is not right here.
But exactly, and the gentleman, the lawyer, he has said it clearly. Of course he was in jail. That's a fact. He has not hidden that. He has not hidden that at all. So Tony sends me a message telling me he know about the guy, and he know about the guy a long time ago.
But the guy explained yesterday when he spoke to me who he was. He took jail for 2 years. He was in the money laundering issues, of course, facilitating drug guys there. He didn't keep it a secret, and Tony's going after the messenger and not thinking about the message at all.
And not exactly my point. Those guys, they're not thinking about Dominica. They are thinking about their own interests. They're not thinking about Dominica. Because if they had Dominica's interests at heart, they would have dealt with that more professionally, properly, and say, yo, we made an error. We made an error. And if you have to go back, right, a number of those persons who have gotten diplomatic passports from this government, somehow or the other, we're finding after that there are issues with them. Somehow or the other, there are issues with them. Is it by coincidence? So the government now needs to sit down and say, yo, we need to take stock. Somehow or the other, something is not right with the way we are doing this, with the way we are doing that. And address that lock, stock, and barrel.
So why are they very reluctant, it appears, to do a commission of inquiry? If you're above board, then, you know, let the chips fall where they may.
But of course, and those are the things that they have to do. Instead of trying to, let me tell you, once you're attacking the message that they have, you are the messenger, blows on you. They've taken all, every day they're on the radio station, every day. I'm not losing sleep over those guys. I can tell you that. I'm not losing sleep over those guys. I sleeping well, I eating well. So if they're losing sleep, that is their problem. But I'm just pissed off at the way they're handling that, and this thing is bigger than us. The people out there, I got some calls from international press agencies to asking questions about that entire situation, and Astafan and them must understand that is bigger than us. So address that situation. Come clean with the people of Dominica. I'm a Dominican by birth. I have a Dominican passport, and I'm entitled to speak my mind once I do not defame anybody.
And you may be questioned about the very passport in your many travels, huh?
I will be. Yesterday I had a discussion with an international press agency who called me, and we spoke about that. And if they think they can muzzle me or stop me from speaking, I've been just looking at them. They, well, they're in for a rough time. They better don't try that, because I mean.
And more questions, because this morning I reveal another name being investigated and wanted by international authorities. So, you know, we have to be very, very careful at this time.
And not only that, you just want to tell you, Dave, that the police hierarchy, they've cancelled all leave for police officers. All. Truth. So right now, those people, the police...
They said they're on high alert.
Well, more than that. But those people are human beings, you know. You know what a police officer told me over the week? The police officer said his wife wants to have a next child, and he has over 150 off days. This has been cancelled. He barely sees his wife. and he has to be working and working and working. And to add injury to insult, they have also cancelled the little Juve band that the police would have to do the little recreation. That too has been cancelled. So leave of this cancelled, Juve band cancelled, police on high alert, police frustrated. I don't know. I really don't know.
But Carl, I said to you, you know, just keep being a professional and stay away, if you can, I say if you can, you know, from personal comments. 9:05, thank you very much, Carl. Jump Baptist. Hello.
Mr. Peltier,
Yes, sir.
yesterday I spoke to Carlisle and I talked to you, I think, last evening. Do not take this guy lightly. A drowning man will clutch at straws. Not just for a big man like you and a big man like Carlisle. You there with me, sir?
Yes.
So, Matt, what I am seeing, and everybody is observing what is happening, I don't know if the brother think only yet there would be air marshals that would maybe redirect the flights to somewhere else. So I heard he came on a private plane from, must be Guadeloupe, Matt? Or
I don't know, but I was told that he landed in Canefield late evening yesterday.
Yesterday. It's very interesting. But, Matt, what man of people, I don't know, whether police who are allowing these guys to enslave them, your trained personnel in weaponry and law and everything else, to allow some little criminals to push you around. The nurses, the teachers. How could these people, I don't know, they're so, and that is what he have cleverly done, you know. Disorganize and the whole fragmentation of the whole function of that society, so there can be no collaboration for a collective forward movement. And he knew where he was heading all along. And Matt, if there is a press conference, can you please gather your thoughts and ask him the relevant, I hope you walk with a bulletproof vest. So if they try nothing on you, at least you can survive. You live to tell the story. But ask the man the burning questions. I heard you put some to the brother yesterday, Kenneth Rijak.
Yes.
I hope you can hit Skerrit with about 3 of them, not too much. And maybe they will have to carry him on a stretcher because he start to stammer and maybe tell you go to hell. But I am saying Dominicans cannot allow a government to just run amok with governance and no accountability, no transparency. Skerrit is not accountable to anybody, even his ministers in the government. Hey.
Go ahead, my brother.
Even the ministers in the government are afraid of him. Police officers are afraid of Skerrit. What kind of nonsense is that? One man just running the country to the ground and everybody has to be on the knees, groveling, begging for a piece of bread, begging for a job, begging for a contract. If you speak, we know who you are. And just like the Cuban Revolution, now they have a passport revolution in Dominica. Anytime you speak about it, guess what? You're an enemy of the state. I listened to Catherine Daniel talking about enemy of the state. So they're going to brand people enemy of the state and send people to execute them because they're enemies of the state. Dominicans sleep tight. When you wake up, you'll be dead.
All right, let's take a few phone calls. We have a group of guys in here. They'll be talking something different there. I'll say Carnival controversy. That's all I'll say for this morning. Hello, talk to me.
Yes, good morning, Matt.
Yes.
Matt, not only that the police in the police force in this area, but you have, if you read the Gazette, you will see the mess where you have PSCs being transferred there and then frustrating the system. So when you have, let's say, projects in the pipeline, new PS comes, that PS doesn't know what is happening, and that delays everything. So the whole government structure is in a mess. But Matt, what that reminds me of with respect to the passport going on there, these guys are so well cornered, and the international world and the press and everybody's on their case. It reminds me of Gaddafi when he was falling, and he made the address in Green Square, and he told his people, the rats are coming. Remember the guys who came from Benghazi coming down to Tripoli to get Gaddafi? And he said, look, the rats are coming and we're going to kill the rats. And you know, eventually what happened? The millions he had gathered in Green Square, when the rats did come, did come in Tripoli, you don't see the millions gathered. Instead, the rats, the people themselves was telling the rats where the cheese was hiding. You get my point? And then they caught him. So, Matt, these guys are cowards. And they're trying to put fear monger in the people. But let me tell you something. This country belongs to all of us. If Mr. Skerrit thinks he can put people against other people, he doesn't know other people ready for them to. Tell him, try in strategy where you say, supporters going to attack this as if supporters are not going to attack and nobody else can do it. Matt, You are doing a very good job. We have to keep on to save our country. And I tell you already, if Dominicans cannot do it, the international world will deliver those guys for us. Top criminals. Have a great day, man.
Thank you very much. Just got some information, not the last evening, yes. There's some coffee stored in some coffee house in Portsmouth. Thousands and thousands of dollars worth of coffee there. That was meant to be, I suspect, exported to Venezuela. Somebody said to me last night, a very, very informed source, that the coffee was burnt last night. Still trying to get some information that authorities, it was there maybe, in the rotten form, and they decided last night for some reason to burn it up. Maybe some official of government can talk to me about that. What happened to the coffee that was stored in 1 mile in Portsmouth, and why was the coffee all burnt up? Hello, talk to me.
Morning, Matt.
Yes.
Matt, I think Mr. Stephens is using the same tragedy over and over again. I think what Mr. Stephens is doing is he's going to try to bring up a whole set of matters before the court so that people won't talk about it. So he's going to hush people.
Are you intimidated by Mr. Stefan?
No.
All right, thank you very much. Hello, let's move on. Thank you.
Matt.
Yes.
Hello, Matt. Good morning, Matt.
Morning, sir.
As you and I know, that Tony Stephens is the father of our lives, Matt. They're trying to deny the fact that Montferrand was not caught in Santo Domingo or in the Dominican Republic with a Dominican diplomatic passport, Matt. As Matt, the most honorable thing you can do right now is try to get in touch with the Customs and Immigration Department of Santo Domingo and have it live on here. Let them that are selective here.
Well, I'll tell you what, I maybe need a Spanish interpreter. I can't speak Spanish, so we'll have to work through that. Hello, talk to me.
Good morning to you and
yes.
Listeners. I'm the people in studio with you. I know the Prime Minister is on island and he's listening, and I want to ask some questions to him as a citizen of the Commonwealth of Dominica, because I'm hoping that he would have a press conference and he would respond to that. Who accommodates Montferrand when he came?
Who accommodated Montferrand, okay?
Who accommodated him? Who facilitated Montferrand? Who picked him up at the airport? Who drove him around? And which ambassador has the vehicle that Montferrand used while he was there? Who dropped him back at the airport? Which restaurant was cooking and preparing meals for him that he left a bill? And he did have a diplomatic passport. If he did not have the diplomatic passport, they would have picked him up.
But they said that the diplomatic passport was cancelled on January 2016.
Finally, Matt, why not a commission of inquiry? And the question is, we will never see a commission of inquiry because a rat never set a trap for itself.
Thank you, caller. Thank you very much. And here's the next question. What business place in Roseau is owed $5,000 for chicken parts by Montferrand? Okay, well, I'm just asking the question because I'm aware I'm getting some information. What business place in town is owed some $5,000? Hello, talk to me. 9:13 is the morning time. When we come back, we'll take a stop and then we'll talk some Carnival controversy. Hello.
Matt, good morning to all your listeners.
Yes.
Matt, you see this time, it haven't got go to hell. It's not your damn business now. Men getting frightened now and men have to answer questions. I am listening.
All right, listen, my brother. We'll continue to talk at 1 o'clock. And in the meantime, as I said to you this morning, do your own research before it is said that Matt said. You know, they always blame Matt. I always find a scapegoat. I'm teaching you to be your own investigative reporter. I I want you to go to Google again and Google the name Pedro Fort Bilbao. And then put in a plus sign. Put Pedro Fort Bilbao and put a plus sign. And put Dominica passport. Giving you a few research techniques there, huh? Again, the name Pedro Fort Bilbao. Bilbao is spelled B-E-R-B-E-L. B-E-R-B-E-L. We'll talk a little later about that. We're going to come back to talk Carnival controversy.
By popular demand, Stadium 10 presents Volume 4. Stadium meets Carnival on Saturday, February 4th, 9 p.m. at the Strip Lale Coco. Saturday, February 4th, right after the grand opening of Carnival. A night of Bacchanal Carnival Lego jackets. Who will be the first ever Stadium Jesters Monarch for a grand prize of $500? Walks up unwanted DBS Mighty Jack, Lady V. Stadium Mids Carnival, also Stadium Calypso, and the Bad Boys from Lapwet First Serenade. Legend! Stadium Mids Carnival, Lapoca with Sensei, Boaba, DJ Girls, Carib Girls, Mapao Girls. Bacchanal Classics by General Natty Spencer, Dine One More. Hold my thing and do something. Saturday, February 4th, after Carnival opening. Stadium Mids Carnival at the Strip Lale Coco from 9 p.m. Partners include DigiSet, Headline Sponsor, Caribbean Big and Soccer Rum, Domlek, Dominican National Lotteries, Media 7-Eleven Plus, and Millions Bar and Green. Mapao, Petro Caribbean Court, Vibes Radio, Fine Foods, ACSQ 95 FM, The Signman, Simon's Visual Arts, Carry FM, DBS Radio, Mapping 2K4, Tupex Cola Lab, TNO, Stadium Mids Carnival, Saturday, February 4th, Sam Kaima.
There's so much to talk about in Dominica and so little time. You know, I get it every day on the street. Matt, you don't talk about this. Matt, you don't talk about that. If you only knew. We have two gentlemen in the house and they'll introduce themselves. Good morning, gentlemen, to the left. It's the first time he's in the studios, so I'll introduce him, first this time. How are you, sir?
I'm fine, Matt. Good morning to your listeners at home and abroad.
Tell the people who you are.
My name is Zai Emmanuel.
Zai Emmanuel. I haven't heard that name in a while. And then, of course, our good friend, Mr. Loblack, is in the house with us this morning. But they're not here to talk any controversy this morning. Their own controversies as it relates to Carnival. Tell us, guys, what's really going on, Mr. Loblack?
Okay, first of all, good morning to your listeners. I am Emmanuel Loblack, PRO for the Carnival Corner. We have raised the issue with DFC since 2014 with the band Steel Workers.
So that's an old issue then?
An old issue. And they have, I wrote them in 2014. Nobody replied. We have been monitoring what is happening. And I think that we have all been challenging the legality of steelworkers as a costume band. Or rather, traditionally, it is a traditional costume. Okay, now, 2016, that was last year, we saw, the gross injustice that was done both to Thunderbirds and Carnival Corner. And here you have, you declare steelworkers band of the year. And as soon as I heard this, I wrote them, quickly prices were
You wrote
organized.
You wrote to who?
To the DFC.
Okay.
Challenging the prices that was given to steel workers. Now, first of all, we have been, both Carnival Corner and Thunderbirds, Matt, have been challenging the rules. There are rules governing Carnival. First of all, to declare band of the year, there must be 50 adults in your band. And number two, you must make 2 complete wrongs. Now, when the day of question, that is the Tuesday, which we have costume bands. On our second wrong, leaving Hanover Street, swinging to Kennedy Avenue. Now, the thing is that even before that, when we started, Matt, Thunderbirds led. We were number 2. We saw steelworkers at the back, number 3. On our second wrong, leaving Hanover Street, going to Kennedy Avenue, I saw the band already at the government headquarters. Now, if you're number 3, where did you pass to become number 2?
Let me put that into a little more deeper context, right? Because there's a legal issue at hand with DFC, DDA, Thunderbirds, and Carnival Corner. All right. DFC has a body of rules and regulations governing the judging of bands for Carnival Monday and Tuesday. Let us make it quite clear here that Carnival Monday is not in question. Carnival Monday was settled. We accept the decisions for Carnival Monday. What we're doing right now is challenging Carnival Tuesday on the basis of a set of rules and regulations that were put in place by DFC DDA. As Mr. Loblack stated, you must have 50 adults in your Tuesday
costume
band. You must make 2 wrongs on the designated Carnival route. And you must make those 2 wrongs between 9 and 2 p.m. in the afternoon. And the last one that is very important is you must have a banner depicting the theme of your band. All right? After the announcements were made designating the bands their respective prizes on Carnival Tuesday, which was done very quickly. It's the first time in our history playing Carnival. It was done the week after Carnival. But that's fine. That level of efficiency we should have all the time. We haven't got a problem with that. So, the prizes were announced, given Carnival Corner challenge for the decisions that were made in 14 and 15, all right, we as Thunderbirds decided that we were going to support Carnival Corner in their decision to challenge the non-compliance. Let me make it quite clear here.
True.
The non-compliance of the steelworkers based on the rules and regulations that were set in place to judge a costume ban on Carnival Tuesday. We filed an injunction. The very same day, the prizes were being awarded at the stadium. The judge accepted our injunction and we were successful in stopping the Carnival Tuesday awards, not the Monday. All right? Now, we went to the court to present our case. The judge asked us to go back and settle the matter between 2 parties. We went back. We sat in the FC office. No results came about. We went back to court. Went back to the judge. The judge just asked us again to go back and settle the matter. No positive results came out of our back and forth with DFC. All right? So we decide what we're going to do is write another letter to DFC stating that we want to settle the matter. We went as far, Matt, as meeting with the Minister of Tourism.
As a mediator, hoping, to settle that.
We met with Mr. Tong, and Mr. Tong assured us that he was going to take the matter up with DDA DFC. We met in his office, requested a meeting with him. And we never had, up to this day, a formal response from Mr. Tom.
How many weeks or months ago?
We're talking about probably 6 months ago.
6, 7 months.
Another response from the minister?
Not a response from the minister.
Let's take a phone call. Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Morning, yeah.
I just want to address this issue that I'm hearing there. What I want to say is, it is a pity that this is the method that this organization is taking to try to destroy Carnival. I find they have no sportsmanship. They don't want young people to move up in Carnival. You've won certain years, you've lost certain years. Accept the decision and just move on. Some of the things that you're mentioning are quite erroneous.
Okay, so what are the things, because we have to deal with this issue on point. What are the things that the two gentlemen just announced there that you find erroneous?
Some of the rules that they're quoting are not correct.
So the rules are not correct.
What they're quoting is not the correct rules.
So what are the correct rules then?
In particular, the time, right? None of the bands made 2 rounds within the time specified, and the time specified is not the time they mentioned on the radio.
Gentlemen, this caller is saying that you're being erroneous. Can you clarify?
We sat with DFCDD 3 times.
Yes.
And that never came up. We violate the rules are erroneous. What we're saying that's wrong. It is clear we have the judging criteria. So I think the caller should go back and read the judging criteria and then take the position that what no. Mm-hmm. We, as two carnival organizations, we're the oldest non-government carnival organizations in Dominica.
You've been running for many years.
Thunderbirds is close to 60 years old.
Yeah, 20 plus.
Carnival Corner is 27 years old. So we're not newcomers. And let me remind the caller, we welcome and we have always welcomed new participants into Carnival. Regarding the prizes, she mentioned that it's like sour grapes. No. In the last 6 years...
So it's not a case of sour grapes?
No, Matt. The older the grape is, the sweeter the wine. We have in the business for 60 years. It has nothing to do with sour grapes.
So you want a fair playing field?
We want a level playing field. All right, and let me remind the caller. All right, let me just remind the caller. Our issue is not with Africulture. That's not, our issue is with DDA and the erroneous judging they use to select band of the year. We welcome Africulture in the Carnival. We welcome all new groups in the Carnival. As a matter of fact, Dominica Carnival will grow as new groups come into the Carnival. Because in reality, we only have 400 people playing costume Carnival. So all new bands coming in, we welcome them.
It's better.
It's better.
Yes, Matt, with this caller a while ago speaks about being erroneous. One thing is that, Matt, which you know, and if you do a survey in this country, they'll tell that Bois is a traditional mask, is traditional costume, like Sensei, Suswell Suwe, and so on. Now, first of all, Matt, when you have been saying that the minister, we need more bands in this country, the contribution of Thunderbirds and Carnival Corner goes a long way. We stay on the road till night time. We provide music also for our patrons. Now, these bands, first of all, we have to find money, thousands of dollars, provide music on the road, where this band is being financed, supported, all right, by the organizing committee. All right, now.
So no help for you from the government?
No help at all. Now, but Matt, as I said, she said about rules, Matt. We met in the office. We had footages of Carnival.
Right.
We showed them everything. Showed the band that Thunderbirds, number 1. She's talking about rules, We were number 2. And at the meeting, asking about you all did not make 2 wrongs. Where did you pass? Oh, we make 2 wrongs. If I am number 2, you're number 3, where did you pass? And I did my homework. All right. When they reach by Simsy.
They turn right.
Yeah, but you see, Matt, it's a tiring activity. This Bwabwa thing is even people who are in your band, on their feet, they get tired. And when she speaks about the rules, Matt. Matt, first of all, about 9 and 2. Is our Carnival a race? Have you seen anybody running on the road? No, I'm the question. Have you seen anybody running on the road? Do you know that It takes, when you live independent from street to street,
right?
You see the streets are virtually empty after one banner spot. It takes time. Everything slows down. All right. So we're talking about 9 and 2. That's just an alibi. All right. They should have agreed that the ban did violate these two basic rules. They did not have 50 adult persons in the ban, and they did not make 2 wrongs. They did make a shimekoshi. I will use the word.
Are you protesting? Are you not participating this year? Are you participating this year?
We are participating. We're carnival lovers, man.
All right.
You know, I'm from the Newtown community. You know.
Right.
My mother was a mass woman, you know, female plain sensei, and I born in a carnival house. My brother Loftus, who died, was a band organizer. It is in my blood. We'll never boycott carnival. We are from the Newtown area and the Roseau area.
So all you're trying to do at this time
is to resolve a particular issue, and that's the issue of compliance with DFC rules and regulations that are governing judging a ban for Carnival Tuesday. That's it. That's all.
And you don't think this has been resolved? No, not by any stretch of the imagination.
It has not been resolved, and it is up to DFC because we have presented evidence to the FC. We have given them names of individuals who saw where the band made the Shimekoshi. Alright? They never went out and did any research to verify it. So the onus now is on DFC, not Carnival Corner and Thunderbirds, because we did 2 wrongs on the required Carnival route. We are an adult band. We have more than 50 adults in our band. True. We had a banner. So we complied. All we're asking for is compliance for each and every registered carnival band who's participating in Tuesday Carnival.
All right, let's say we'll take a phone call. Hello.
Hello, good morning. These grown men today sound like kids on the radio. The bois bois.
So you're saying they should not fight for their rights? Are you saying be it grown or not grown?
Let me address
Hello. Hello. It appears that because you're of age, you shouldn't be contesting your rights here. Go ahead, Mr.
But
Van.
let me address the bois issue.
Yeah.
Let me address that. We are not saying any organized group cannot play mass with stilts, you know. That's not our position. Okay? However, going forward, right, we would like the bois to be designated a traditional costume. Just as sensei is a traditional costume. Alright? The bois and the sensei came to the Caribbean almost the same time with African slaves. The same time. It is as old as the sensei. Now, bois, as a kid growing up, I remember the guys on stilts playing. You go to Trinidad in the 50s, you go to St. Thomas, you go to St. Croix, you go to the Bahamas. That's a traditional costume. So when the caller keeps on saying the caller does not understand the history of the bois costume, it is as old as sensei, and therefore going forward, and we will be proposing a new carnival framework. Right? Going forward, we think it should be designated a traditional costume. Man, Moko Jombe is the traditional name for bois. Moko is a West African god. Jombe was added by the Trinidadians, meaning ghost or spirit. In the African theology, Moko is a god, and when you dress as that god, you have to hide all parts of your body. You lose your humanity. Then you become a guardian of the community. You can see evil way ahead of the local people. Therefore, you're a protector. So the caller must understand that we have done our research. We understand the concept. We know when the costume come down. You could call Alwyn Bull or you could call Lennox Honeychurch and they will verify it. So going forward, we would like the bois costume to be designated a traditional costume.
And you see, Matt, as just to strengthen Zach's point, that's why you have Monday morning is designated as traditional. We have a very potent, traditional costumes, Grenada, which they have Jab Jab. St. Kitts have Moko Jump, St. Kitts. We have a variety, you have a variety which you're trying to preserve. All right? We have, first of all.
Do you guys believe that this issue will be resolved? We're right around Carnival. Saturday is the opening.
Well, let me tell you, first of all, the person who called you twice, I think, first of all, these people have been dishonest. I'll say so. They have been dishonest. What they should have to do is to educate. We are not against this band, these steel workers, Matt.
Because somebody give me the impression here on a WhatsApp message. These guys hate steel workers.
Let me say I'm from the Newtown area, and
yes,
steel workers is from the Newtown area.
All right.
So the whole idea, this is ridiculous. That Carnival lovers would hate a young group coming into Carnival to enhance our Carnival. That's not what we're saying. If steelworkers had complied, we would not be here today.
Let's take a phone call. Hello. Caller. Nobody there. All right, let's take another phone call there. Hello.
Yes, my brother. Good morning and good morning to your guest in studio.
Uh-huh.
I appreciate the two gentlemen in studio because these young people got to understand what they have today's Carnival is always the old school that bring up the new school, and a lot of times they want to bring the new style, which is the women showing their body, which I don't have nothing wrong with that, but you have to forget they keep forgetting that the original where the African culture, Carnival is based upon celebrating for the harvest. So let's stay into, looks like someone want to take us away from our true roots and culture. You understand? So those gentlemen that's there, listen, do what you'll have to do, because we have to keep hold of our culture. Don't bring into leave Trinidad and all them big people with the bat, all them body showing the woman and them showing their body and things like that. Let's keep to our culture, and I appreciate what you're doing. Educate the young people. They need to know about our culture.
All right, caller. Thank you very much. Just to clear something there, the two ladies that call, totally different ladies, okay? So it's not the same lady calling. No, one lady was calling all the way from the U.S. and another, I think, very local. I just want to make that point here. But hold on, sir. Hold on. Somebody says, I disagree with Zah for not boycotting Carnival. He should boycott Carnival for DFC to get the message. He will not die if he does not take part in the Carnival for a year. It continues. I have a serious problem with people and telling others to forget about it and forget about the unsolved problem and move on. So Zah, somebody suggesting to you that maybe you guys should boycott Carnival. Yeah? You want to make a point?
Yeah. First of all, yes. Let me tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
We will not Carnival corner.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Will not be any costume ban. First of all.
So that's protest action.
Yeah. Yes. We won't be any costume ban.
Okay.
Now, if DFC wanted, all right, Thunderbirds and Carnival corner to be on the road, Matt, that would have been resolved long ago. If they had really interested to having bands on the road, they'd be Monday is in serious jeopardy. All right? Serious. Look, look, no, man. You have to respect these two bands, what we are upholding, our traditional costume, what we are doing on Monday, All right? And we are staying, Matt, up till 10 o'clock in the night, providing music. We're coming for music, funding, we're getting no help from DDA or DFC from, we have to be begging. It costs thousands of dollars, Matt.
All right. Let's take a phone call. You'll come back to you, sir. Hello.
Hey, Matt, I want you off your number and your WhatsApp numbers.
You want my WhatsApp number? Everybody has my WhatsApp number. Just ask somebody else. It's 225-6417. Yeah, go ahead.
I want to go back to the gentleman who called and recognize that the job we are doing in terms of educating young people and the society as a whole of the history of Carnival. The Sensei, based on the 1963 fire, was actually banned in Roseau. All right? Banned in Roseau. And the group, I have to give Carnival Con a lot of credit. The group that resuscitated the Sensei in Roseau is Carnival Corner.
True.
in Rosa. Granby and what have you never follow those rules. They continue recognizing their sensei. But in the city, it is Carnival Corner who brought back that traditional costume and made it a success in Roseau. Thunderbirds followed suit. All right? So, the gentleman, I agree with you 100%. We will continue participating in traditional costumes in Carnival. However, I would like to caution you that we welcome new styles of costume into Carnival. There's the BBF culture coming into Carnival, the bra, bikini, and feathers. It's a part of our Carnival now. We must accept it. We have to accept it. We have to accept bois as part of our Carnival. All right? Okay? So the new costumes coming in have a role in our Carnival. Now, on the terms of boycotting and the person who texted and said that, we should boycott Carnival. No, we're not going to boycott Dominica Carnival. We will be participating in Dominica Carnival, but not under the rules and regulations of DFC.
All right, let's take a phone call. Something new here. We have a few more minutes. Hello.
Good morning and good morning. Good morning to guys on your panel.
Yes.
I want to congratulate these guys because in our system, people don't really challenge wrongdoings, and because they are challenging the wrongdoing and people have the norm of just sitting aside and not challenging things, people are kind of chastising them. But Mano just made a point there about Carnival Monday. Right now, with this situation going on, the authorities are actually trying to scramble to look for bans, actually even trying to send out letters to schools, because schools send out letters to parents to form bans where they didn't have no plan to form any bans. So it's like they're scrambling for bans because of that present situation that's going on there, because they are kind of in a situation where they figure out Thunderbirds and Carnival Corner might not be on the road, so there might be a void. So they're trying to now to look for bans to fill up that gap. But at the same time, you all need to hold your end, because if there was something done wrong, they have to face up and own up to that responsibility, because you cannot just let things happen and just sit aside and just say, okay, it happened, it was last year, and let's just move on this year. Things have to be corrected. I congratulate
Thank you. Just hold your thought there. So, let me just take a call and we have to wrap it up in a minute. Hello.
I totally agree with Mervyn. Good morning to Low Black, my friend, and the gentleman with him.
Yes.
But first, what I'm hearing there, both Carnival Corner and Thunderbirds and the Stilt Walkers, they enhance our Carnival, we know that. But the point there is the gentleman is making. Are the rules of the competition, have they been broken? The people who are responsible for judging that competition, we are hearing from Low Black and Co. that the Stilt Walkers did not make the two wrongs as the rule suggested. So the first thing is, why were they not disqualified? And can we not get some input from the people who are responsible to judge that competition as to where they got it wrong? That is the crux of the matter. Somebody did not do their homework. They got it all wrong in terms of, whether people did two wrongs or not. Let us get the people responsible for judging that competition to come on air and tell us why they got it wrong.
All right, I'll tell you what, I'll let Mr. Lou Black talk and wrap up his comments, and then we'll go to Mr. Zah for the final comments this morning. They're very interesting as we continue, yes.
Very important point. Matt, listen to that, Matt. They realized that the band didn't make two wrongs. Here what did they came up with? Or the bands did not make two wrongs, but they used their discretion to get them banned of the, okay? I think they used their discretion to get them banned of the year. But Matt, they have realized that the band did not make two wrongs. But what do you think? What do you think that they are trying? Oh, the bands didn't make two wrongs within 9 and 2.
Yeah.
Yes, you can continue. Go ahead.
The last caller, they made a very, very important point, and that is, if you violated the rules, you are not qualified for judgment, and that's the heart of the matter, If you broke the rules, you should not be qualified to be judged ban of the year on Tuesday. All right. However, I have to say that we will be keeping the pressure on, and we would like all Dominicans to go out there and have a peaceful carnival, because Thunderbirds and Carnival Corner will be having a peaceful carnival, and we're going to hold
Somebody said something very complimentary. Let me read this there before you go. Let me read this. Somebody says, Matt, I'm listening from New Jersey. What the men are saying is so simple and easy to understand. The original carnival, our carnival, should remain original. What they're suggesting is great. Preserve the Barbara. As a child growing up attending the St. Martin Secondary School, I want to read that to you there. Although I was always a part of the school band, my most amazing pastimes was waiting for the traditional costumes. People, wake up and let's preserve what we have. The rules are rules. You cannot break the rules and expect to win. This is not right. Final comments from you.
Yes, very good observation. We encourage young people to come into Carnival, but the authorities that are there must encourage them to be honest. You cannot have young kids being dishonest. And I think that the leaders of the Africa Skilled Workers should come out and be honest. And Matt, I know you very well. I know you're an equal time man. I would like DFC to come here and ask for equal time and present their scorecards, the judges' scorecards, because there are 2 judges that did not see the band make the second round. That is the judge on top of American Life and right here by your office.
At your office.
Now, if they skew the thing, just come out and say you skew it. If you favor one particular group, and you know something before I go, Matt, given that we are the 2 oldest carnival organizations in Dominica, look at the carnival billboards. You haven't got one costume of Carnival Corner and Thunderbirds on the advertisements of those boards. Why? We have sustained Carnival. We have sustained Carnival. When Carnival was going down the road, we took it up to another level. So why you favor, what it shows to me that you favor on one group over another group. That shouldn't be. You as the organization running Carnival, you have to be objective. I don't know why Dominican society is so dysfunctional. Everything is a roro. Every little thing is whoever in power wants to control and not be honest and objective regarding the rules and regulation. Why, Dominica, it is like that? Where are we going?
Great question. Lobby,
Matt,
you have 60 seconds. We have to wrap it up.
Listen, Matt. Thunderbirds and Carnival Corner. Because of the song system which we have on the road, we play Calypsos. That's where the road match comes from, Matt. The road match. The other bands, they play, most of them, their songs. But these 2 bands, we help the Calypsos to be played on the road, Matt. We are not there this year.
We'll continue with that subject. I'm going to try my very best, as you suggested, to talk to the DFC on this one. Thank you so much as we move forward. 947, the big station.
Time to sleep, darling.
Dad, are there any monsters under the bed?
Not while I'm here. You're safe and sound.
Feeling cared for, protected, and secure. It's a feeling that every Massey United Insurance customer knows. After all, they're in the same safe hands, protected by our financial strength, stability, and experience, and cared for by our team. Now, all our customers are even more secure with the sound strength of Massey. It's a great feeling. Massey United Insurance. To learn more, contact our agents, JB Charles and Company Limited at 448-2876, CAM Dupini Inc. at 448-3012, and LA Dupini and Company Limited at 448-2310.
By popular demand, Stedham 10 presents Volume 4. Stedham meets Carnival on Saturday, February 4th, 9 p.m. at the Strip Lale Coco. Saturday, February 4th, right after the grand opening of Carnival, a night of Bacchanal Carnival Lego Jacket. Who will be the first ever Stedham Jesters Monarch for a grand prize of $500? Walk Suck Unwanted DBS Mighty Jack Lady V. Stedham meets Carnival, also Stedham Calypso and the Bad Boys from Lapwet first serenade. Legend! Stedham meets Carnival. Carnival, Lapoca with Sensei, Boba, Teacher Girls, Carib Girls, Mapao Girls. Bacchanal Classics by General Natty Spencer, Dine one more. Hold my thing and do something. Saturday, February 4th, after Carnival opening. Stardom Mills Carnival on the strip, Lale Coco from 9 p.m. Partners include Digicel Headline Sponsor, Caribbean Big and Soccer Rum, Domlek, Dominican National Lotteries, Media 7-Eleven Plus, and Milan's Bar and Green, Mapao, Petro Caribbean Court, Vibes Radio, Fine Foods, ACSQ 95 FM, The Signman, Simon's Visual Arts, Carry FM, DBS Radio, Mapping 2K4, T-Bex Cola, TNO, Stardom Mills Carnival, Saturday, February 4th, Sankaima.
Madam, I report exactly what she made saying to the picture pharmacy where I read the boss in class. If you want to support and land, it is how cafe Episa and not well my last 2 weeks. Episa, carry upon yes is true. Pizza money on Tipotla. Don't get him up to make the urine and see him 3 times a day. Madam, really do urine, Harry, no medicine boost. Yep, are you? And where's the prescription? It is me a posh mommy. What's the sense of buying that? Lemoka PC good time. No, you see the importance of going to your pharmacist, listening to your pharmacist, and having confidence in your pharmacist. FPS.plus will place a higher premium on patient-pharmacist relationship than Quick Care Pharmacy Kote Halsbro just before the National Bank. Kote Quick Care is not just a quick fix. It's not just about tablets and spoonfuls. They brought back the care into medicine. Whether it's a prescription or over-the-counter medication, the priority is your health. To take the right medications, the right amount for the right reason. Madam Harry, I see right in your medical book, next of kin, Henrietta Harry, movie farmer. By the way, is next of kin, her king, the Harry Ukakemo movie. All I want for you is good care. That is why I always recommend Quick Care Pharmacy because they have
We keep it in the carnival spirit here. We're talking to the Muslim store. This is the Muslim store. The Muslim store stop on a Wednesday. Let me say good morning to Brad. Good morning, Brad.
Good morning, Matt.
You notice I've said good morning to you first.
Yeah, that's the first time in a long time.
Yes, let's say good morning to... Let me allow you to say good morning to Karen.
Good morning, Karen.
Good morning.
Good morning, Karen. How you doing this morning?
Good morning, Matt. I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm always happy to see you guys.
You sure you're right?
Wednesday.
Matt, you sure you're right?
Yes, I got some good news this morning.
Good news. Really?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Good news.
Karen gave me some good news.
Okay. Oh. Okay. That's nice. In Karen's voice, that's wonderful.
Good morning, Karen. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning to you, Matt. Good morning to you, Brad.
Good morning.
Good morning to Dominica, the Eastern Caribbean, and those via the internet. And if it's your first time, welcome to the Muslim Soap program. I just want to say good morning to our listeners in New Jersey, and also
Goodwill,
and also.
Well, entire Dominica, Texas,
okay.
Miami.
Yes, so we just want to reach out to everyone this morning, and thanks for listening to the Muslim Soap program.
Brad, I see you have a list there. Is something going on that we should know about?
Karen, give me a list.
Oh, she gave you a list.
She was the one who gave me a list. I'm just looking at it.
She just followed her instructions.
Yes, because she told me that today, Brad, you got to stay on point. You got to stick to what I tell you. And she was very strict in the beginning of the day, so I told her, okay, Karen, okay, I'll stick to what you gave me.
Yeah,
okay?
give me a piece of paper. Write it down.
Yes, she didn't allow me to even write it down. She wrote it for me.
Oh,
and she told me that's what I want you to do. If you don't do it, you'll find out.
Thank you.
So I don't know what, but she told me I'll find out.
So what's going on, Brad?
Well, based on what Karen said.
Yes.
Based on what Karen said, that there will be everything is online. If you look them days there, everything happens online. So if you don't have Wi-Fi, if you got to get your data plan, you got to get something because you got to have access to internet. And basically at the Muslim store, the things that you see there, you get it way cheaper online. And for example, for people might be wondering, what do you get cheaper online that I wouldn't be able to get at the store? Yes, you can get it at the store, but once you access the buymuslim.com, you get way more off than you'd actually get.
And remember,
at the store.
Muslim is spelled differently.
Yeah, it's spelled differently.
Online.
Yeah, it's spelled differently online. It's MOZLEMS .com.
.com.
Yes, .com. So things like digital cameras and camcorders. Usually you get a 10% off at the store, but online you get a big 50. And if you don't understand big 50, it's a big half off. And if you don't understand half off, then it's a big 50% discount on all digital cameras and camcorders. You know, so if you're looking for, if you don't have a phone, or you're scared to bring your phone to the Carnival season, or whatever the case may be, then you need to get yourself a digital camera or a camcorder, because sometimes, you know, we put our phones in our pockets, and because of these situations it happens to fall off, and we're wondering, where can we get another phone? You can't get phones at the Muslim store, by the way, but you can get yourself a digital cameras, whether it's a Sony brand, Panasonic, you know, you can get this at the Muslim store. Samsung, Vivita, all this can be found at the Muslim store, with megapixels ranging from 10 all the way up to 16 megapixels. So if you're looking for the crisp quality pictures that your phone don't provide you with, or your tablet don't provide you with, then you need to get yourself a digital camera or camcorder. And not just that, online you also get 30% off on NutriBullets. And we have the Magic Bullets, we have the NutriBullet Pro, we have the NutriBullet that makes soup. So you need to get down at the Muslim store to get your 10%. But if you want to be way better off, then you go online, where you get 30% off on your NutriBullets.
And Brad, we know that the festive season is, right here.
Yes.
And then people want to look real slim and trim during this time of year.
Yes.
Especially whenever they're in their costume, they don't want that big stomach anymore. They really want to look slim and trim. So if you're looking for the NutriBullets, you know, to make your vegetables, you could do your soups and all of these. The best place to go, online is at the Muslim store. So you go to www.muslim.com.
Yes, buymuslim.com.
So it's all about, you know, getting fit, not just for the festive season, but it's just good for your health. So I think that everyone should purchase a NutriBullet.
Yes, and for those of us who are unable to attend the festive season, then we have this great deal which has 17 more days on it, which is the 39-inch television. You get a better discount online. Remember, it's buymuslims.com. You go online and you get your huge 39-inch LED television. It has features such as HDMI, component, VGA. So you just need to access your buymuslim.com app, and then you'll see all the various various TVs that we have here. But one of the specials that we've got is the 39-inch LED television. The price was okay, you know.
But it's better.
But it's even better now. So you just need to access your buymuslim.com. And as I said, all the various things have different days that they're how should I say it? That they have discounts for.
Right.
You know, so the